Hey everyone, J-Ro here, back with another Final Fantasy VII Ever Crisis video, and today I'm bringing you my damage testing video for Yuffie's new Bird of Prey physical water weapon from the Final Fantasy VII Rebirth crossover that's going on right now. Alright, so before we get into it, if you could please go ahead and hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell so you can be notified when I post new videos. So let's go ahead and dive into Yuffie's kit here. Alright, so we have her rocking her Wutai's Idol outfit. This is her new Water Arcanum outfit. It gives her boost water potency 15 points along with the Water Blade Arcanum. And I have to say, I am a fan of the new style of outfits where they're putting the elemental potency in with the outfit, because versus having a boost to physical attack or magic attack. I just find it more beneficial. It makes it easier to hit level 8 on our stats here. So the way I went about the build, in the main hand, I decided to put her 1 year anniversary weapon Bahamut Cutter, just so I can have our ability of boost physical attack all allies and boost physical ability potency fully, the amount full, because it goes to level 6 at 46 points. So that makes it very beneficial to have it in the main hand. Let me know down in the comments section if you think that I should have probably put it in the sub and probably subbed another physical attack all weapon. Alright, so in case for those who do not know, when you are building your characters in the main hand, whatever weapon that's in the main hand, that character benefits from all of the stats, so each one of these stats, and then along with the R abilities, the full amount of the R abilities are transferred into your character's numbers. Any weapon that's in your sub equips or in your second hand are halved, and then ultimate weapons, the full amount of the stats from ultimate weapons along with the R abilities go into the character stats. Okay, alright, so let's go ahead and get into the Bird of Prey here. I have it here at OB10. It deals 940% physical water damage to a single enemy. Also applies the exploit weakness buff to Yuffie for a percentage of 30% and duration of 45 seconds with an extension of 9 seconds per cast. And the R abilities are physical attack 46 and physical ability potency 52. Alright. And so, and this goes into the reason why I went into explaining how our abilities work. This is a great weapon in second hand, not only because of the fact in this build, but any other build you could replace Bahamut Cutter with, like her fire weapon, earth weapon, or her wind weapon or ice weapon. And if you have that Arcanum, or if you just so happen to have her Bahamut mantle outfit, you can use those and still benefit from the weakness exploit, even though it's water damage. Kind of sort of how we use in Jill limit break weapon, the Tranquility, to allow us to still have provoke and veil, even though it's a water damaging weapon. Okay. Looking at her sub equips, we have her with the Tempest. This is a boost physical attack and water potency. Then we have Maritime Sword for boost physical attack, water potency. And we have the Feather Gloves for boost physical attack and water potency. Then, of course, to mention, I do have her ultimate weapon equipped, the Conformer. It gives us boost ability potency and the ATB boost Arcanum. For those who don't know, the ATB boost Arcanum allows her to start with an additional 4 ATB in the beginning. So very, very clutch, especially for her, because that allows her to get off any buff or debuff early and then allows her to you know, just get ahead of the game. Then also the actual ability of the Conformer is amazing because it does lower physical and magical defense to high, and it gives her a full 7 ATB. Alright, so with that, her R abilities do come out to be physical attacks level 7, attack level 4, water potency level 8, ability potency level 3, physical ability potency level 7. Alright, so to further increase her physical attack, I have nothing but physical attack stat sticks here for materia. So we have a 10% here, an 8.5 here, and another 8.4 here. And then of course I'm also using the Leviathan Summon because of the fact that this is a water damaging build. So with this, her stats come out to be 10.4k HP, 15.6k physical attack, 5.6k magic attack. Alright. All in all, a pretty strong Yuffie. Alright, so let's go ahead and take a look at our support for the do this damage test that'll come along with us for our testing. We have Bird here. The important parts to note about Bird, we're bringing his Shark Slayer, which is our water resist down weapon, to high. And then also the W machine, which will give us our physical defense down high. So he's our debuffer here, okay? And just to note, on his sub weapons, I have, ironically, both of the other limited water DPSing weapons, Tranquility and Stream Slasher. Those are both physical attack all ally weapons. And then we have the Rocket Lance, which is the boost attack all allies in buff debuff extension. Okay. Then let's go over to Aerith. For Aerith, we have her in her Bahamut's robe, so we can get that boost attack all allies, 5 points. And then she has the Crimson Staff in the main hand. Not really here for the magic attack all allies. It's here for the buff debuff extension. But then I also have the Kamara wand here, which is here for to be used to do physical attack up high tier. If needed, it would do magic defense up high tier as long as the HP is 70% or more, but we're not dealing with someone that's going to be doing damage. Alright, so, and then of course we have the Princess Guard here. This will allow us to do a heal cast, but we got it here for the 3 ATB boost. Then on her sub-equips, I have the other 2 physical attack all weapons and the Blue Daffodil gloves for the attack all ability. Okay, so that's how I get the 15k physical attack stat. Alright, so I think I've done enough talking. Let's go ahead and jump into this test and see some damage numbers. Alright, so let's take a look at some damage numbers here. So we are going to start off without the command gauge full, casually hitting for 259k. Alright, the weakness exploit, we got 343k, and that's before the command gauge is full. So now let's look at it with the command gauge full. Okay, we have 584k. Now we got our physical attack buff up, looking at 756k. Now we got the water resist down. Took us to 1.13 million. Alright, now let's get that physical defense down and see what we get for there. 1.47 million. My goodness. 1.45 mil. And from here it's just, we're gonna just keep doing damage. My goodness. And so the fun thing about Yuffie, especially considering the water build, you don't have to worry about the weakness exploit falling off because every attack is refreshing by 9 seconds. So as long as she's attacking, it'll probably almost never fall off until way later into a battle. My goodness. Alright, let's see what the Leviathan damage looks like. Okay, 2.5 million damage. And that's with just the physical defense down and all the other buffs. Alright, and there you have it. So, that was a look of us doing a step-by-step. We got 14 million damage out of that, which is that's a pretty respectable amount of damage for it to be just Yuffie being the DPS. My takeaways: the weakness exploit is great there, like I said earlier, just because of the simple fact you're not worried about having to keep it refreshed. And also, this is the upper echelon of damage percentage right now at 940. Okay, so now that we've seen it step by step, let's go ahead and cut loose and do a damage run where we do our best and see how much further we get than 14 million. Alright, and we are back. Let's go ahead and look at it. We're going to start off with doing a Raging Torrent there. Go ahead and get our debuffs going. Alright, we got our water resist down, our physical defense down, and we got our physical attack up. Alright, hitting for 800k before the command gauge is full, and looks like we're back at our 1.5 million damage. My goodness, that is insane. Alright, and we're just gonna cut loose here. We're just gonna keep doing as much damage with Yuffie as we possibly can. And she's casually hitting for 1.5 mil. My goodness. This looks great. Let me know in the comment section below, what are you thinking about this damage? I am thoroughly impressed. It's like she is now the best water DPS in the game, in my opinion. My goodness. Alright, we're getting down to the wire here. Let's see, looks like we just got our Jubilation back, so let's go ahead and get that going, get us some more ATB in here, squeeze out a little bit more damage. Don't look like we'll get to do Ferocity again, but it's fine. Alright, and we're gonna go ahead and hit the Leviathan after that. Let's see what this damage looks like. Okay, we hit for 2.9 million, and that's because we had the magic defense debuff up. Okay. Alright, and there you have it. That will conclude our damage testing video for Yuffie's new Bird of Prey weapon. So, my final takeaways from this: first and foremost, of course, the fact that it is a water DPS and weapon, it does have to compete with Angeal, Cloud, and Glenn, but it does have the 940, and the only person that rivals that is Angeal. Expect probably a testing video with Angeal and Glenn probably as well. Outside of that, the weakness exploit is where it really will shine, because the R abilities on the Bird of Prey, being physical attack and physical ability potency, means that it is able to be used not only as a main hand weapon or a secondary hand weapon for a water build, but you can also use it for her other physical elemental builds, such as her earth, ice, fire, or wind elemental builds. Alright, so with that being said, let me know down in the comment section what you thought of the damage testing. And if you enjoyed the video, leave a like on the video. Subscribe to the channel for more Final Fantasy VII Ever Crisis content. And I'll see you in the next one. Later.